shorts on BA. Let's dive right in. So, what can I say? I was expecting BA to come down, like a little gap up and then come down because of the gap down pre-market. It was a large gap down on it. And so I was kind of waiting on that. And but what happened was it kind of went straight up. And as you can see here in the 1 minute, there was no pullback for me to get in. It didn't go red at all and then green. So it went straight up, straight up, straight up. And so my first entry was 949, which was here, right here. Got short. Right in there at 189, I think it was. Down here, was it? Yeah, just short. 1 second. There. 189, and it came straight down there and gave up. That was $1.47. I got 63 cents, I think it was. That was it done. And then it kind of flipped long again and then went short again, and I got short another 61 cent. 63 cent to 61 cent. That's it. And I could only take less shares on it as well. 1,250 shares because it's a higher price stock. So that was it. That was it done. But one of the things I want to talk to you about was I ignored Roku all morning. Now, we were talking about it in the room, and I was advising people to kind of, you know, get in, get out, whatever they thought, but they were following the system. A lot of you did take Roku as well, which is great. So let's have a look here at Roku on the 1 and the 2. Okay, so let's go here. So here's Roku here and here. Okay, so there's the 2 minute. So the first entry on Roku was when the 1 minute gets you ready and the 2 minute goes green, right there. So the first entry was 109.27. This will just tell you Roku, and see the VWAP and everything, so it was nice and handy. $1.47 moves straight up, boom, right? That would have been a lovely one. Okay, I didn't take any of these, by the way. I'm just letting you know about TrendSpotter and what it does. Okay, now, and then what happens is it comes down, and this is the re-entry I was looking for on BA. So it comes down here, but you can see Roku stays green on the 2. So your second entry is right here. So your long position in here up until, well, that's a $1.59. Okay, I would have been out at 60 cent here, maybe 81 cents. Yeah, nice and handy there. So $1.56, look at that, whatever, 59. And still green, green, green. Now, that was the re-entry, and I would say, and I said to people, I don't trust the second re-entry because it usually kind of runs out of steam by then. But let's have a look at the second re-entry here. So look, red, red, stays green, long. So here, and that was a 95 cent move. Okay, so much smaller. It's coming to the end of its first push, right? Now, I was kind of convinced then, because the market is still miserable, gap down 2.5%-ish. I was like, this is it, it's going to fail. So as you can see here, we're on the 1 minute, we're red, red, this spiked up, and then there was a short signal here, and here's your short signal in here on the 2. You can see it happening. If it happens on the 2 as it starts, it's great. But this was a short right here. Now it was tight, but it was a short. So let's say in here for $1.25, $1.23. Okay, so you work out your spreads on that. That's fine. So down you go for another $1. So now Roku is just paying your whole week. And now we're going back in for a long. This is not a re-entry because it went red on the 2 minute, which meant that was a pullback, as in a regular reversal, but it didn't reverse much, and now it's going long again. So your entry, well, instead of getting in on the 1 minute right here and having to go up and then sit through this pullback, which was, let's say, 112.20 down to 111.65, so a 55 cent pullback. You could go along. I'll make these bigger here. Sorry, guys. Okay, there. So right here, instead of waiting for this, you're waiting for the first alignment of the green and the green here. So there you go, pull back, and it happens here. And then instead of getting in right there, because it could keep going down, just use the EMA as your entry, right? So here we go, right in here, and another push up. So this push up here, 267, like Roku is just giving it up today. So 267 move from here to here, and you can see it's all green there. You take out your money in the meantime. And what's happening here, we're at 1025 now. So Roku's already given you 5 moves, okay? But let's have a look here if there's a short. It's still red. Now, red. Here we go. So we'll take a short here. Now, one thing I would say, like the VWAP, there's yesterday's close, those yellow dotted lines. But we'll have a look and see what the short is like. And the short is an 84 cent move. That's it. That's 6 winning trades in a row in Roku. No reason to lose any of them. Even if you did lose one, there was 5 winners in there. Nice and handy. TrendSpotter nailing it again. And our chat room today, everybody was green except one. Every single body was green except one. And half the room was very green. Okay, so really successful day using the indicator. The traders are getting better because they're following the system and following the rules, and you can do that too if you join the chat room. Okay guys, there's a free trial as well for the chat room if you just contact me on the details below. Okay, talk to you in the next one. As always guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more info, and if you require a trial of TrendSpotter, click the link in the description. Talk to you in the next one.